Hey everyone, welcome. I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how you can create content and use some form of a folder hierarchy structure. So if you go into the content of your course, you're going to have to start by creating units. So you select new unit here. I'm going to call this unit 1, and then I'll just save it for the sake of making a folder. So this unit 1 basically acts like its own folder, and then I can create a new unit underneath that, call it unit 2. And as you can see, it'll create a new folder there for me. Now, if I want to create lessons within that unit, I'm going to click on the unit that I'm looking to create the lesson inside of. And a lesson is more just like a subfolder. And what I can do then is go create new, and I'll select new lesson. So, and I'm going to call this lesson 1. You can call it whatever you want to, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I want to create a new lesson after that lesson, again, I'm going to click on the unit, then I'm going to go create new lesson, call this lesson 2, and save. So basically, if I want to create something within this folder, unit 1, then I have to click on that unit, and then it will be at this same level. Okay, now if I'm clicked on lesson 1, then if I go to add something in, it's going to put it within that kind of nested folder. So what I could do still, I could create a new folder within lesson 1, go create new and new folder and call it folder 1. Save that. And as you can see, these are all things that are kind of nested within the structure, the hierarchy structure, right? So unit 1, we can condense. When we open up unit 1, you would see lesson 1 and lesson 2. What's inside lesson 1? Click here, and you've got a folder if you want to put a folder in there. You don't have to put a folder in here, though. If I want to just put in a file in for lesson 1, I can go into create new or add existing, depending on what it is that I have. So if I want to add an existing file from, say, my OneDrive, or even if I have a file on my computer, I'm going to just load one up from here. It's just a gradebook guide. Then I can load that up, and as you can see, this is now underneath lesson 1. So under lesson 1, I can see that Brightspace gradebook guide. And since it was a PDF, it loads directly inside here very easily. If I want to put something in lesson 2, click on lesson 2, and I can either create a new file or I can add an existing file, right? So add existing is the same thing I just showed you. But if I want to create a new one, I could create a new HTML document. So, and that would almost be like having a Word document right inside here. And I'm just going to put typing, but you can put picture, you can put links, and all that fun stuff. Select save, and as you can see here, that's what shows up. Typing, picture, links, right? Whatever you create in that HTML document will show in this section of the screen here. So, and again, that's within lesson 2. So that's how you would use the folder hierarchy, or the structural folder hierarchy, whatever you want to call it. You basically want to use units, lessons, and then whatever files you want to have inside that lesson. There's a couple ways of doing that. You can use unit 1 activity, or lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. Some people, instead of using units, they go week 1, week 2, week 3, and then underneath those weeks for the units, then they'll have lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So depending on how you want to set that up, you can set these up for the units. Instead, go week 1, week 2, week 3, right? And then days, unit 1, activity 1. It's all up to you in terms of what it is you want to set these up as. Okay, but I hope this does help you with at least kind of setting up those units and folders. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me.